Hello, friends. Welcome to Learn English with Carol. Our today's topic is about weather. Whenever we have conversation with people around us, we start with talking about the weather. It could be as simple as "It's so pleasant today. Let's go out." Or when it comes to any other type of weather, you actually think about it before stepping out of your house. And this is what we are going to talk about in today's video. So stay tuned to the end of the video so that you understand how different phrases and sentences are used to talk about the different types of weather that happen in our country. Now let's try to understand the very, weather that you are actually going through. It's nothing but the winters. I hope it's winter at your place too, or may not. But here, in if you see in India, and preferably where I am, the weather is right now it's chilly. Late evenings, you actually snuggle up and try to warm yourself. There will be some places where people will actually burn a bonfire and enjoy the chilly weather that is there in the winters. Now, when it comes to winters, what would we say? We will say it's cold, or we would say it's chilly. Definitely, I'll not say that it's not freezing cold. Now, why? Because the temperatures do not fall too low. Where it is snowfall, there people could say that it's freezing cold. But the place where I am, we are having a very soothing cold atmosphere. People really enjoy the cold season at our place. Definitely, you might actually wear some winter clothes like sweaters, okay, mufflers, or some comfortable clothes that will warm you up. But it's not so cold that you'll not dare step out of your house. You would love going out and enjoy the cold breeze that's there. So, this is how I would talk about winters at my place. Coming to the summer season. Now, when it comes to summers, also I would say that it's quite sunny during the summers. And even now, if we see winters, the winters are being in the late evenings or early mornings. But throughout the day, it's quite sunny, bright sunny. And going out of your homes is something all considered to be in comfort because the sun rays that are there, they actually soothe your soul in such a chilly atmosphere. So the actually sun, if we see, is something that's good to enjoy during the winters. Even when it comes to the summer season, the sun is bright. At times it's scorching. Now I use the word scorching, which means very hot. But then again, I would emphasize on saying that there are places where the temperatures go above 40 degrees Celsius. And we are lucky to have a good weather. It never exceeds above 40 degrees Celsius. And that's why I consider, our place to have a wonderful atmosphere of weather throughout the year. Lot of people here tend to enjoy the weather throughout the year, even if it's 3 different seasons. Then coming to the summer season, there is one more thing that you can talk about is the heat stroke. At times it's scorching heat, very you can say hot for a longer period of time. So during this time, there are a lot of people who actually have problem because of the heat wave. Definitely, if they are not hydrated properly or they are in the sun whole day. So when this is a period when there is too hot, people often try not to go outside. So that is why we also talk about summers. So you should also know what is a heat wave. In similar way, there is a cold wave as well. So it's too cold, it's unbearable. At times there are, some fatal deaths just because of the cold weather. So you have to be able to talk about it. Coming to the rainy season, it is something that we long for. Why? I think all Indians have this answer because most part or 70% of our Indian people are you actually using farming as a business. Farming is their base or occupation, and that's why they rely on monsoons. They eagerly wait for rainy season. So, when the rain starts, is it a heavy rainfall? No. It probably starts drizzling. Okay, so now when I say drizzling, it's nothing but the small raindrops that are falling. It just tends to wet the land. But it's not too much. So we probably see it as it's drizzling. We also are fascinated by the petrichor, the smell of the soil that comes when the raindrops first, the mud smell that's there. Such a wonderful feeling. Coming to later days, it also tends to have heavy rain. So you could probably say it's pouring down. There are a lot of people who enjoy it. There are some people who might not enjoy. And nowadays it is becoming a bit difficult because of the floods that are happening. Definitely we are to be blamed. But yes, we should try to figure out how we can actually get rid of it. But then today, as we are talking about, let's try to emphasize on the phrases. So we are going to talk about saying it's drizzling, it's raining outside, or you could also say it's pouring down. So this way you are trying to capture the beauty of the rain in your words. So this is how we tend to talk about different phrases and sentences. So start practicing and start using different adjectives. So whenever we are using different adjectives to talk about the atmosphere or weather, it will actually be helpful for you. Always understand if you're using it as a noun, then you'll say it rains. But if you're using it as an adjective, you'll use it is raining. It is. Or you'll say it is pouring down. So you need to understand what are the different words that are being used to talk about weather and how are you going to frame it. So start using it and try to let me know the weather at your place. I would be really glad to know what kind of weather are you actually staying in and are you happy and enjoying the weather at your place. Thank you so much for listening.